Friday night, the big story, pay attention or die. The sirens are blaring, but some drivers aren't listening. How the rush to save lives can turn into a deadly run. Hello, I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Lauren Sanchez. The sirens blare, red light danger, and you just freeze. Or worse, you never even hear the fire trucks. It happens all the time, sometimes with deadly consequences. Unit 13's Phil Schumann riding shotgun with the fire department to see just how bad it can get.
You are racing to a 911 call with Los Angeles County Fire paramedics.
Sometimes they don't hear us, sometimes they panic, sometimes they just don't know what to do.
Even though people are required by law to pull over when an emergency vehicle approaches, often they don't.
It's common, it happens every day, almost on every call, that somebody panics, doesn't know what to do, stays in the way, and then the worst always is making a left-hand turn in front of us.
That's apparently what happened here. A truck turning in front of paramedics, an accident. Needless to say, the emergency response crew never made it to that call.
This is really a life and death issue.
It is, yeah. Most of all, you know, when they call 911, that means somebody is at the lowest point of their life and they want us there now.
Again, it's not that people intentionally don't want to pull over. They say they either don't see the fire truck or police car or don't hear it. It's happened to Sunda Fukawa in his new Mercedes.
You know what it is when you play your music in your car and you roll your windows up, and now they make the cars so soundproof.
Right.
You know, it's like it's hard to hear it.
How hard is it? Come along for a ride.
Now I'm right behind this police car, his siren's going, but my windows are rolled up and the radio's on and I can't hear him at all.
Compare that to what the siren sounds like with no distractions. Quite a difference. So here in Monrovia, the city's experimenting with what's believed to be the first program of its kind anywhere in the country to try and deal with this ongoing problem. When a police car or fire engine turns its siren on, a transmitter overrides signal lights, turning them all red except in the emergency vehicle's direction. It also starts an overhead sign flashing, showing drivers where that police car or fire engine is coming from. The mayor of the city was so impressed that when he left office, he went to work for the company EViEWS.
It's an excellent idea, and I think we're going to have one hell of a market with this product. I think that there's hardly a day that goes by where there isn't some close call with emergency vehicles.
Again, this is a pilot program. But if the idea is to help police and fire respond to emergencies quicker and safer, it seems like any improvement in the way the current system works might be a worthwhile investment in technology and in saving lives.
Now, the city officials there in Monrovia hope that others take a hard look at their pilot program. They say it definitely will save lives and prevent accidents.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, just the fact that they can change the light color is great.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
They're supposed to respond to incidents as quickly and safely as possible, but all too often, emergency vehicles are involved in troubles of their own. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, more than 500 people died from accidents involving emergency vehicles in the year 2000 alone. Many more were injured. Enter EViEWS, a system designed and developed by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory.
EViEWS is a safety system involving emergency vehicle early warning safety visual display, and it's designed to keep drivers like myself out of intersections when emergency vehicles are trying to get from point A to point B.
Transponders inside emergency vehicles activate these warning signs at intersections, letting drivers know that an emergency vehicle is approaching.
People don't have to wonder, where's that siren and vehicle coming from? They're now presented with a visual image that there's an emergency vehicle approaching where they're at and in what direction. And then they can hopefully make the right decision on whether they need to stop where they're at or pull to the right and stop.
What we're doing is ensuring that the emergency responders can respond to incidents and reach the site of the incident as quickly as possible, but also without endangering other motorists on the way.
Authorities are also looking to these signs, especially their messaging capabilities, as ways to improve communication among law enforcement agencies in times of crisis.
The ability to respond to any kind of incident, especially a wider scale incident that could be as a result of a terrorist activity, is absolutely essential. And what we can do using these technologies is to really benefit those first responders on a broad scale.
So emergency vehicle detection is just the beginning, and it's expected ultimately this technology will have many more applications down the road. everything from intelligent transportation systems to homeland security. In Monrovia, California, I'm Kate Brooks.
This morning, we're getting a good look at home video of Monday's train crash in Oxnard. Take a look at this. Well, that dramatic crash was caught on tape by Gaspar Medina. Just seconds after setting up his camera, Medina captured the Amtrak train slamming into a strawberry truck. You can see what happened to the strawberry truck. 80 people were on the train at the time. No one was seriously injured. Medina happened to be making a tape about just how unsafe that crossing is when he inadvertently captured the accident.